with the Lord's name, the merciful benefactor, the merciful redeemer. I'd like to also welcome all of you here to the Mosque's first Sunday program. Assalamu alaikum, Ramadan Mubarak, and also to the audience, live stream. We're live streaming, and I just got a message from someone. I don't know exactly where they are in the country, but they are watching either on their computer or on their smartphone, and they're watching this program coming from right here. So we're streaming out on the internet, and that's a blessing. The Mosque has embraced technology. They embraced it early on, even before we started with live stream, and it's been a great blessing. I want to conclude our presentation on Instagram today. I'll conclude the presentation on Instagram, as you all know, by way of review. Instagram is a video, or actually a photo sharing platform, all right, such that you can take photographs and upload them or share them on just on Instagram or on social media networks like Facebook, Twitter, Tumblr, and others. What I'm going to go into today is just to show you exactly how, give you a practical demonstration. Last first Sunday, I did something similar. And for those of you who were here, you heard the audio clips of how people are using Instagram to operate their businesses. You know, one particularly is the women in Saudi Arabia, many women in Saudi Arabia who have become free in terms of their business now, just using Instagram, working from their home. All right, if you missed it, you can get it because the Mosque's has uploaded those videos on YouTube. All you got to do is go to the YouTube channel, go to the search bar, type in the Mosque's. It'll go to their YouTube channel, and while you're there, subscribe to it. All right, but you can get all of the First Sunday programs because they upload them not too long after the First Sunday, so they upload them to YouTube. And so there's no such thing as, well, I missed that. You can't miss it. Okay, it's available to you. All right. So today, what I want to do is, if you're in business, and you know my focus is always to take all these social media platforms and everything, and see how can we use it to enhance our businesses. How can we use it to enhance our business efforts? Either enhance what you already have, or to go into business. All right, and I'm going to use my own business as an example, all right, of how you can use Instagram. And let me tell you also, let me bring this to your attention. When you put a photo up on Instagram, Instagram puts the photo as a square. If you remember where Instagram comes from, it comes from the old Instamatic camera. If you remember those old Instamatic cameras, when you had an Instamatic camera, you sent off and got the photograph process. When it came back to you, it came back to you in a little square. You had these little square photographs. All right. Instamatic cameras, even the automatic Instamatic cameras, when they print it out, they print out in a little square. So that's what Instagram does. All right. So when you get ready to use and take a photograph and use a photograph, make sure it's appropriate for that, because Instagram is going to crop it to a square. And not all photographs are not appropriate for that. If you have that's what it did, and I don't know if you all remember, I took a photograph, but in fact, Imam took the photograph, and I was standing right here by the Mosque's banner here. But when I uploaded it to Instagram, it cut off the top of my head. Okay. Now you probably didn't notice. I did. All right. And so I looked at it and said, what happened? Then I remembered, Instagram puts the photos in a square. All right. So make sure that when you decide what you're going to do in terms of a photograph, that it would fit into that square. Because that's what. Otherwise, don't use Instagram when you upload the photo to wherever you want to use. Just use the photo software other than that. But the beauty of Instagram is because of the social media context of it. And I'll show you in a second. So what I did was, I have what I call a limited edition sweatshirt that I'm selling. It's a Barack Obama limited edition sweatshirt. I'm gonna, and I'd like you to can everybody see the screen over here, because I'm mirroring my smartphone to the screen over here. So they'll turn it around so you can see it. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to Instagram and start Instagram. And see, that's a picture. That picture right there, that's a picture of the front of the sweatshirt. All right. Yeah, go ahead. Thanks. Thank you. And notice it's not the whole sweatshirt, just the front of the sweatshirt, because I knew Instagram was going to put that picture in a square. See the square? Okay, so what I wanted everybody to see the front of that sweatshirt. As you all can look at it, you can tell why I say there's a limited edition. You see that sweatshirt? Can't find that sweatshirt. You know. So now, what I've done is, with Instagram, the way it works, you can see now, I can take that photo and it says either you can tag people with it, you can add a photo map, or you can share it. And you see the four areas, the four social media software you can share it with: Facebook, Twitter, Tumblr, and Flickr. Flickr is another photo sharing website. We've already talked about Facebook and Twitter. All right. And if you need a refresher on that, just go to YouTube. I did a whole presentation on both. Tumblr will be what we will talk about, inshallah, starting next first Sunday. Tumblr. But now, the first thing that allows you to do and it encourages you to do is to write a caption. It wants you to write a caption for the photograph. And when and this is where you have control over what you want to say about that photograph. All right. And so, what I'm going to do, the caption I'm going to write, and you'll see here if I can work this. Yeah, I can. But now within Instagram, you probably can, but I'm not sure how to do it within Instagram.
Because you have a mic now.
Yeah, what I'm doing is I'm typing a caption into the for those who are out there. I'm typing a caption in for this particular photograph. And now, so I just typed in, check out this excellent deal on this limited edition sweatshirt. But I'm going to add one other thing to it. I'm going to add a link. And now, for those who remember, and I talked about Square Marketplace. How many of you remember I talked about Square Marketplace? That I actually did a presentation on Square Marketplace. I said, every business should have a presence on the internet, right? Every business should have a presence on it. I said, if you don't have your own website, you don't have to. If you use Square, you can then be a part and put your business up on the Square Marketplace. And you use it free, it doesn't cost you anything. And the people who come and buy your items, they got to buy it through Square, and that's how Square gets paid, okay? Because they charge you a fee for using it. All right, so anyway, I sent this email to myself, and this is the link I want to, just want to copy the link, go back to Instagram, and paste the link in. Okay. Now, hello? Yeah, so what happened? Oh, no, it's on. So, something happened.
Ask them to change the battery. I change
Did I?
Every morning before I come here. Change the battery.
Oh, you know what?
It's the battery?
Thank you, brother.
What do they use? AA, AAA?
Let me see.
I throw away a lot of batteries, but
There's double A.
you had to do it.
Double A.
Yeah, double A.
There's probably some in the office.
And I think I got some. I apologize.
You can still hear me.
You can still hear me? Okay.
They can hear you in the next room because there's a mic on here.
Okay, so they're gonna bring me some batteries in a minute. I won't make that mistake again.
You can keep going if you want. I turn the TV on. Oh, okay.
Well, I'll keep going. I'll keep going. They bring me some batteries. I can speak a little louder. Okay, for those who, okay, so so what I did was I pasted a link in. Now I'm going to share it on Facebook. I have a Facebook page. I have a Twitter account. But I'm going to share this on Facebook. And so to share it on Facebook, all you do is click Facebook. And at the bottom you see where it says share. And you click the share button. And it takes it now. And that's all it took. Just those two clicks. No, these are 3. I need 2. Okay. Double. No. Now, when I pull up my, well, I can pull it up here. Let me just get out of, but let's see, Facebook, no, it's a different account. So when I pull it up on the computer, I'm going to show it to you. Now, a few other things I'm going to show you. I'll go into Facebook, and I'll go into it, and you'll see where the post went into Facebook. I didn't have to go to Facebook, didn't have to go and upload. It all went straight from Instagram right to Facebook. And not only that, when I go in and pull it up, I'm going to click on the link, and you're going to see where the link takes you, okay? And it should take you to my Square account with the T-shirt right there, and where you can purchase it if you want to. Now, this is what I mean when I say you can use Instagram in a real-world way to promote your business. And it doesn't make any difference. Thank you. Here. Doesn't make any difference what your business is. If you using photography in your business, then I encourage you to look at and use Instagram.
Facebook.
Yes, you got it. All right. I mean,
It's been there, but I just...
he just pulled it up. All right. See how fast that was? I didn't go to Facebook. I just hit share in Instagram. All right. Yes, sir.
Does that distribute to all of your contacts?
I got it.
Yeah. Anyone who's a friend of mine on Facebook got that. Got that. And if they share it, anyone who's their friend,
It'll come up in your timeline.
it come up. They can share. Yeah. That's the beauty of. We talk about how the beauty of Facebook and the social networking with Facebook. All right. Now, if you're a photographer, almost any business, if you have a restaurant business and you want to promote a particular dish, or anything that you can use a photograph that takes a good photograph on Instagram, you can use it just like I just did it. All right. And enhance your business. How much did it cost me to do that? How much did I pay? How much y'all think I paid? How much did I pay for doing that?
Zip.
Not a dime. Not a dime. I didn't pay anything. All right. And when I pull it up on Facebook, you'll see, you hit my link, you can see, you can go back to my page, and I'm using Square Market because my own site is under, I got to do work on it, so it's down for maintenance. All right. But it's good to have a backup because I'm not out of business. All right. So I'm going to go to the computer in a second. I just want to ask right now, are there any questions about what we just talked about so far? Any questions? Yes, buddy man.
So you said your site is down, but if it were up, you could use both. You could use both, right? Your site.
I could have used both, but I wouldn't use both on the same caption. I would send it to one to Square, then I would use another link to my page and put up. So because the picture stays there, all you just do is bring the picture up and put another caption in. Okay. So yes, could have. All right. Any other questions before I go to the computer? All right, so what I'm going to do is go to the computer, and I'm going to get out of, I don't think I need to use the screen anymore. But you know, I'm going to wait. No, I'm going to get out of this. I don't think I need to use it anymore.